The date is September 22nd, 2020. It's the 22nd day of Skatember. Here's the trick list. Trick of the day is a Smith grind on transition. And this was one of the ones that long ago, early in September, I highlighted as one of the ones I was most worried about, because I've always had a bad relationship with Smith grinds. And the good news is I did it today. Oops. So let's give it a cross off the list. Managed to do a Smith grind relatively easily, and I think the story is all about Skatember. So let's take a look at what I did today. Here we are in the driveway skate park with my quarter pipe that I've been working to learn. And I start warming up as I usually do. And if you've been following any of my videos, you know that my first big win in Skatember was a front side axle stall, a front side 50-50 stall. And learning that trick in Skatember really made today very easy for me. So once I get done my normal warm-ups, I'm going to do a couple of front side axle stalls. So there's my little front side slash grind I always do. And now I come up on the axle stall, and this is the key. This is unlocking a lot for me. I mean, so that's almost a 50-50 grind. I mean, technically it is, but what this trick has taught me is really how to force myself up on top of the coping in the front side position, which is, I feel like, not something I was ever particularly good at. So there I tried the Smith for the first time, and I just didn't have it. Second time, I actually locked in pretty good, and I was happy with that. So I switched views, warm back up, and let's see if I can get it. And so that was a Smith stall. I mean, it wasn't a grind. That was not a Smith stall. So I'll pause it here just to tell you another key thing. I really love watching Chad Caruso's YouTube channel. I'll go ahead and link him today because I also owe a lot of my success today to Chad Caruso. I watched his tutorials this morning before I went outside to my driveway. And Chad points out that, yeah, you really have to work hard on getting on top of the coping to do a good Smith grind. And he says a lot of the mess ups on a Smith grind are going to be sort of popping over into frontside disaster. And that's what you saw just in that last attempt, is that as I tried to lock into the Smith, I sort of pushed my back wheel over the full coping so that I was in a disaster. Which doesn't bother me that much. I'm actually pretty good at frontside disasters, so I don't get scared when that happens to me. But yeah, so learning those frontside axle stalls and then watching Chad Caruso's videos seemed to really make this day smooth for me, and I'm very pleased with it. So let's keep looking and see. Oh, we got some scooter action. So there's another nice Smith stall. I ran into the car there, but oh, so I'm not 100% yield on them, but boy, is it close. It just feels like I've got it. You know, it feels like I've unlocked something today. That's a really good feeling. You know, like a lot of the tricks, even the ones that I say I've never done before on Skatember, almost feel like one-offs, but today really felt like I unlocked something. See, that one went over into the disaster again. Pretty common. So I'm not grinding much, and I mean, the truth is you need to carve into it, and there's not a lot of room to carve on this quarter pipe. But I think I get one later where, oh, that wasn't good. And so here I am explaining to my youngest daughter what I'm trying to do. I'm really into the theory of grinds. More of a theoretical grinder. So let's switch views again and let's see if we can see the grind. It looks pretty good from this view. I mean, I think this is actually the view, so I'm getting my daughter to film me. And this view, I think, really gives you the feeling for whether you're really on top of the coping enough. And I think I'm on it enough. I think I could certainly be on it slightly more, but I think it's enough. So yeah, I feel like I got him, and I got him consistently. So that was an over rotate into disaster again. So Chad Caruso is really right. I mean, if you want to learn mini ramp transition skating, check out Caruso's channel. He really knows how to teach it. And so here's where I think I ground. I did a grind, right? So check this out. Locked on, and I think that moved. I think that moved on the coping, and it felt like it did. So that one wasn't as good, but still something. And that's the end of day 22. I did actually more than that, but it was just repetitive. I was just practicing and practicing. Felt really nice. So big win today for me. I can't wait to take this to a skate park where I can carve into a nice wide transition and see how far I can grind. Tomorrow's the heel flip. And that's one where you may not see me as happy as I am today. Heel flips are a struggle for me. Another one of my highlighted tricks on Skatember that I have a lot of concerns about. So tune in if you want to see how that goes.